Look, I'm not a guy that ever gets into fights on purpose. I haven't been in many in my life. I don't claim to be a badass. I really haven't really gotten an ample test of how I would be in a fight because they usually end in weird ways. And this is another one, baby.
Never been in a fight. You?
No, but that's a good thing.
No, it is not. How much can you know about yourself? You've never been in a fight.
So this is what happened, man. I was painting my mom's new ludicrous addition to her home. But whatever, I do it in the late evening around 6-ish or 6:30-ish. And I'm painting this bitch. By the way, the paint doesn't match the old paint. And it's only one can of paint. So that's a thing.
Yeah, that's weird.
So I'm painting this fucking area. It gets to about fucking 8:30-ish. And there's a thunderstorm rolling in. And I'm like, come on, guy. I just fucking painted this shit.
Classic.
So I'm like, fuck. I hope it doesn't get here, but I gotta finish this anyway. So I'm finishing that boy off. Now, mind you, this whole time, the people across the street to the right of my mom's house, they have this party going on, right? Family members, I'm assuming, whatever. There's a little party. So I'm finishing, and it's getting, a little past dusk. So people are starting to leave the party. So I can only assume that this person that confronted me came from that party. Because he's nobody that lives here in the town that I've seen anyway. And that's the only place that was actively bumping. So now I can't verify that because I wasn't looking at the fucking party. I was fucking painting. But anyway, I'm fucking doing this shit. And there's the dregs of the remnants of the people at the party there. But from down the street to my right, I'm facing this wall right here. To my right is the sound, the unmistakable sound of somebody revving what can only be called as a douchey sports car.
Yeah.
And it's loud, guy.
Super loud, guy. I didn't.
Like, what the fuck is that shit, man? Probably a fucking model, what is it, Model T or whatever the fuck.
Model T Ford.
Yeah. By the sound.
It was the freaking treadmill that I got on.
Man, you almost broke that treadmill.
Yeah, the treadmill was broken.
Busted a fucking engine there.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, down the street I hear this annoying like, what is that?
I just want to say something I hate, especially if you're, like we mentioned, driving a Model T Ford. Like, where the hell do you need NOS in your engine, guy?
Yeah, there's something just spectacularly douchey about people that think it's super cool to let everyone know that they have this fucking vehicle that they think is cool. And granted, other people might think it's cool, but the majority of people are like, who gives a flying fuck? It's not cool, man, and you're being disruptive as shit. Whatever. But I didn't look that way. I was just like, that sucks. Yeah. And I continued painting, right? Well, nearly a few minutes later, it's closer now. And I can detect by my fucking spidey sense that it's at the stop sign to my right now. It was down the street at first, but now I can know just by hearing that it's at the stop sign to my right. Like, what is this? Who does that, man? And again, I'm annoyed, but I don't look that way at all. I'm just like, God damn. And I'm just going to tell you right now, guy. I had my little fucking earbuds. Yeah, bumping some fucking insanely loud. Well, at the time, I was bumping some Arch Enemy. And it was insanely loud, right? Yeah. But, if you're familiar with my MP3, which you're not,
random shit.
I just got random shit, and it plays in order, unfortunately. So right after Arch Enemy is Ariana Grande. So yeah, the Arch Enemy song ends, and then Ari kicks in, right? And then about 2 minutes later, my spider sense is off the fucking walls because I can feel, when you feel someone behind you? I can feel that this car is behind me. And now I'm thinking, what the fuck is this? Is this person trying to get my attention or what the fuck, right? And just as I'm thinking that, like, what the shit is that, man? And it's not just once or twice. He keeps on going. And it's clear that this person wants my attention in some form or another, right?
He's about to destroy his engine just to get your attention.
Exactly.
Did that rhyme?
I did.
Kind of, huh?
What are you, Seuss? Yeah. Anyway, I got Seuss pants on, so that's a thing.
My underbody is pure fur. Dude, you don't want to smell the piss area.
The Seuss Satyr. Anyway, fucking
Soothsayer.
I get down from the fucking ladder I'm on, which, by the way, that ladder has seen better days.
Yeah.
And by that I mean before I got on it, it was not broken. But anyway, I
broke that boy.
I broke that fucking boy guy. I get down from the ladder, and this guy's still going, oh, you know, like, what the fuck, man?
Stop, man.
So I pull out my fucking bud, which again at this point is blasting Ari, and you know Ari's not as loud as Arch Enemy.
Yeah.
That's just a given, guy.
Yeah. Wait, what song was it, guy?
What song was it? Oh, you know which one it was? It's one of the ones you hate, 34, 35.
Can you stay up all night? Fuck me till the daylight.
Because it plays them not only alphabetically, but also the, you know, since it's a number, it plays it up.
Yeah.
So anyway, it was that one. But anyway, I get down, and this guy, you know, I'm like, what the fuck? So I look at him, I pull out my earbud, and I go like this, right? Because here's the thing, the guy is in this. Oh, by the way, it's a red sports car. I don't know what year, but it didn't look too modern. It looked like maybe like 2000 to 2006, somewhere around there. Red sports car style thing, tinted windows, not so tinted that you can't see. I can see there's a guy in there. I can see a shape. I can see the glow of his little, you know, like setup, you know, on the dash there. But that's it, right? And I'm like, what the fuck? Like one of these, you know? Hold on, where's the what? You know,
is that?
tilting over, doing like this. You know, pull out the little earbud. What the fuck?
I think that's the international sign of, what is that?
Yeah, what is that, guy? And he rolls down the window, right? Blasting his little music. Well, not blasting it. You could hear his little music like wheedling in the background. Some rap shit. Not good rap shit.
You think
just
it was a
rap shit.
Coolio?
Definitely not Coolio. More like Stulio. But anyway, so I see this fucking mug. And let me tell you,
I like how you described this dude to me.
when I told you about him first, I said this Elmer's glue of a man.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is he's a pineapple-headed fuck. You know what I'm saying? He's one of those guys whose head is like enormous in the bottom, but then tapers off to the top, kind of like Joey from
Joey Super Cool Food Reviews.
It tapers off to the top, and then he had a little crew cut, tiny crew cut.
Like the little white thing on the top.
Yeah, kind of like a fucking Pixel Dan crew cut.
Yeah.
You know, before the crooked ass mohawk Pixel Dan.
Yeah.
But anyway,
no hate on pigs, but that mohawk.
Yeah, mohawk's mad crooked. Yeah. But anyway, this guy has tiny little fucking pineapple point at the top of his head with a crew cut. He has like smattering of like old acne on his cheeks, fucking bloated ass cheeks, lips that I could see the delineation around the lip, like super dark.
Weird.
He's wearing a striped shirt. Striped shirt, guy, and guess the colors: blue, right, and neon green across.
What the hell?
Like a sailor shirt.
Is this guy trying to be annoying?
I guess.
You have to try to be that shit looking. I haven't even seen this guy and I want to kill him.
So anyway, this is this glue looking mofo. Oh, by the way, he also has a even more pathetic mustache than I.
That's bad.
I'm talking like razor thin wisps. Like fucking ghosts of hair, you know?
Straight peach fuzz in
So
that
fuck Peach is laughing at him, guy. Anyway, fucking this glue guy, he's there making this hideous face, like, you know?
Classic face.
And I go, what's up? And he goes, what are you doing? And I'm like, what? Like, I'm just confused at this point. Like, what the fuck?
Like, what is
First of all, who is
I
this?
didn't know glue could move.
Yeah, like, who is this animate bottle?
Is this Elmer?
And then the second,
John Elmer?
Yeah, the second, like, why is he angry?
Yeah.
Apparently, like, all I got from his delivery was aggression, and I was like, what?
Ruthless aggression?
No, it was like more like toothless aggression.
He didn't have teeth.
No, it's just glue. Mad glue strings. Like the crypt keeper and shit. Anyway, yeah, I'm like, what? You know, I'm legit confused. Like, what? And he goes, what are you doing? And I was like I just stopped for a second, and I look at the wall, and I'm like, painting? And then he goes, no, what the hell are you doing? And I was like, what? Like, in my mind is racing. I might have a befuddled, slack-jawed look on my face while I'm saying that to him or asking that of him. But in my mind, I'm like going 1,000 miles per hour thinking, who is it? Is this somebody I know? Is this somebody that I used to know? I just forgot their face. This motherfucker, nothing's clicking. I'm just like, this guy's glue. You know, I don't know what the fuck this. I have no glues about who he is. Yeah. You know, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Bring in Clue Gallagher to give me a clue. You know, what the fuck?
Clue Gallagher.
So yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm thinking. One of my primary rules of all time is don't shit where you eat. You know what I'm saying?
Which is weird because you're always taking me eating dumps next to the table.
Well, that's because I eat my own feces, but that's beside the point.
That's an exception to the rule.
While I eat my own feces, I don't shit where I eat in the figurative sense. That is to say, I don't like to...
It's a figurative rule, not a literal rule.
Yeah, definitely not a literal one. Mad spooning in turds. Anyway, fucking... that's one of my rules, guy.
Yeah.
You know, you don't shit where you eat because it's going to come back and haunt you, and you can't get rid of shit that's right next to you. And one of the biggest things about that is you don't want a shitty neighbor. And while this guy's not a neighbor, I think he definitely, in my mind at that point, was like, this had to have come from this party. And they're neighbors, so I don't want to fucking shit the bed here, you know? So I'm thinking, like, how do I get around this? Because this guy's clearly aggressively offended, apparently, by my fucking painting. So anyway, after all this is racing through my mind as he goes, no, what the fuck are you doing? You know? So my only plan, the only genius plan that pops into my head after he asked me that is, I have to distract him to have time to think about what to do. And what do I choose to do? I say to him, oh, just give me a second. This is my favorite part. Because I still had one earbud in my ear, okay? And I put the other earbud in, pop that boy in, and then I proceed to air guitar to non-existent metal music, because at this point it's full on Ari, guy, knee deep in Ari, and dude, oh god, it was Be Alright, guy.
Yeah,
dude, I'm not talking like I did a little, you know, like no, I'm like in it, dude. Wide splayed legs.
You mentioned that you started.
I started with a bass,
Les Claypooling and shit.
Les Claypooling bass, man, and then I went down to a normal guitar. I did the thrusting. I did the.
Oh no!
I did the whole.
Did you do the 3-guy lineup thing?
If there was 2 other guys there, we would have done a simultaneous head bang and play. I said I have to make this super uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
conservative estimate, how long would you say you did it?
It was easily over a minute.
Damn, homie.
Which, seeing a fat guy do that for over a second is annoying.
After you were trying to be cool, too.
Yeah. So, but my plan was like, I'll use this time to think of a plan. Yeah. But all I could think of was, what is my next sweet-ass guitar move gonna be?
God damn it!
So I spent a fucking minute and chunk doing guitar moves. Right? No plan came up. This guy's still like, what the fuck?
And then doing those overhead guitar swings.
No, I didn't do the overhead guitar swing. But I did do a lot of classic guitar moves, I'll say that.
You didn't mention the tiny.
I did the tiny guitar where you're like shredding so hard that somehow the guitar just becomes this tiny instrument. You're like, fuck yeah, man. You know? Yeah. I'm in pain.
Oh, yeah. You know? You have to do the face.
Everything. Yeah. The whole 9 yards, man. Wide stance. Tight stance. The only thing that I didn't do was the Angus Young shuffle.
Yeah. You probably would have broken your knees.
Mad broken my fucking elbows and knees. I don't know how my elbows would have been broken, but they would have been broken, tell you that. I also didn't do this move, but totally should have.
I got to say, did you use them Kiss air guitar strings? I hear they're pretty good. This is a real product, by the way.
Oh, I didn't. I didn't sink that low. It was so long that I felt uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know? And then after that was done, I realized I didn't think of shit as a plan. But fuck it, what am I going to do now, right? I just wasted that fucking opportunity. So I pull out the earbud and I go, anyway, what? And I'm thinking, like, what's this guy's next move? But he says, he's got this look on his face, like, what the fuck, right? And he goes, oh, never mind, you're good, man. And then he rolls up the window, and then I hear, he backs up and speeds off.
Damn it.
And I'm standing there like, what the fuck just happened?
What was that? To this day, I'm like, I wonder what that dude thought happened.
I want to know what he told whoever he talked to next.
I bet you he was all cool in his version.
Yeah, probably. Like, I beat this guy up in front of his fucking house or some shit.
That guy hardcore.
I don't know who this fucking guy is. I don't know. Here, forget the I don't know who this guy is factor. All right? What was so offensive to him? I was painting the fucking wall. The only thing I can think of after thinking about mulling over it for fucking days now was that there was a thunderstorm rolling in and he was offended by the idea that I should be painting in the possible
maybe he was
arrival
maybe he was a painter
time frame of maybe he was a painter.
He was like, what is that?
What are you doing?
Yeah.
But nobody gets that angry about fucking
maybe
a friend of mine pointed out that he might have been drunk.
True.
But I'm like, I don't know if my fucking paint theory is really that great. It's just a theory I'm throwing out there to make sense of his madness.
Maybe he thought you were graffitiing with a paintbrush and white paint.
There was no way you could confuse this for graffiti because it was literally just whitewashing the fucking front of something. So that wasn't it. I don't know who the fuck this guy was, guy. Haven't seen him since. Don't know who the fuck. What the fuck? I don't know. I don't understand. Let us know what you think about this thing that happened. What's your theory? What's your theory about this fucking guy? I don't understand what his problem was. That's a thing. That's a fucking thing.
Nightmare on Elmer.
Nightmare on Elmer Street. That's it. We're out.
Yeah.
Oh shit! No shit. Got mesquite. Killed that boy.
Oh shit.
Anyway.
You just saw that badass sequence brought to you by...
Yeah, hell yeah. Put that in fucking Zack Snyder slow-mo, gang.
So, dude, I bet you he would make that look good, man.
Yeah, he would zoom in on the mosquito, like, real small, and then you see his fucking hand coming. No, that's super uncool. Anyway, I don't even gotta say... I gotta say it didn't even get to the fight point, but it was definitely leading there.
I guess to say, though you're not a badass, you do have a bad ass.
It's bad, and it is an ass.